Detroit protesters are making their voices heard. Several gatherings are happening throughout the city, and at least one of them ended up blocking traffic on I-75. Tara Edwards checks in at number 2 with more. Tara.
Well, Glenda, protesters here in Detroit have been marching throughout the city, and right now they are gathering outside the 9th precinct, chanting and marching. Not too far from them, across just a little bit over here, you'll see that there are police officers ready just in case things get out of hand. We know that 6 people have been detained. Police are not saying that they've been arrested, just detained, but for the most part, things have been peaceful. With signs, some even holding hands, more than 100 people walked down onto I-75 tonight near Mack, sending a message they were not happy with Monday's decision to not charge Officer Darren Wilson in the shooting death of 18-year-old Michael Brown. They were soon after directed off the highway by police, but the march was far from over for the group. Here you see them walking down Grand River, heading toward the lodge. Officers on horses and dozens by cars lined the protesters as they marched on. DPD tells me they were monitoring them as they walked into the streets, chanting for justice. Officers say they were making sure the group had safe passage throughout their demonstration. They started today around 5 p.m. at Hart Plaza and have been going strong throughout the night into Greektown, Campus Martius, eventually onto I-94 and Gratiot and beyond, hoping their voices are heard loud and clear.
And it has to stop. The police have to be accountable. They are not.
We are galvanizing people across the nation. Young people across the nation are tired and are doing something, and that is going to be the change. We're not going to sit back and say, okay, we're going to wait until the next Mike Brown happens. We're going to keep pushing and keep pushing.
And as you can see, a live look right now, there are police officers that have blocked off nearby areas here at this gas station all the way down the street. It's actually too hard to count how many police cars are out here. Dozens of police are out here again just to make sure that everything is under control. As you can see, they're still marching out here, still gathering out here, chanting and protesting right out here on the Detroit's east side. We did speak to some protesters earlier this evening, and they say they're not sure how long they will go, but they did say they'll be protesting tomorrow and the day after that. Live on Detroit's east side, Tara Edwards, 7 Action News.
Tara, the chants from Ferguson and the chants from the streets of Detroit sound exactly the same. Here's a look at what's next. Michael Brown's parents planning to file a civil lawsuit against Officer Darren Wilson. Also, the Department of Justice can still bring charges, but that's a much higher burden of proof than a grand jury indictment. The DOJ also investigating the Ferguson Police Department as a whole and still may take action there.